Everyone, this is Candace with Reasons for Hope, and I've also got my sidekick here, Carl. Hey, Carl, how's it going?
Very, very blessed. Thank you. Thank you.
Good to see you. And um, again, we're trying to do this each from our own locations with the whole social distancing thing. So we hope that you're doing well. We know for a lot of people, this has been a really, really hard time, and for us too. It's hard too, not being able to do all the things we want to do, and but at the same time, the Lord has provided in other ways, and we're excited to share a little bit of what those ways are and what's new with Reasons for Hope. So, Carl, why don't you fill us in a little
Now,
bit
let,
about
let-
what's going on?
let me tell you why it's been hard for me, Candace. I'm home and I got to do things like mow the lawn. I
You
mowed the
you
lawn
poor
today. And,
you poor unfortunate soul.
but hey, at least I didn't have a meltdown on camera. Like, what is that all about? Uh, but here's something that hit me while I wrote this. I wrote about this on my Facebook page. As I was mowing the lawn today, I was listening to music, and there was one song that just I've heard it before, and it just really, really struck me today. But it's by a group called Unspoken, and I've been blessed to do 2 or 3 conferences with them, and I love the lead singer, a guy named Chad. He's got a he's got a real heart for ministry, got a heart for ministering to a group of people that others may not. But they did a song called Tomorrow, and I have a link on my Facebook page. If you're friends with me, go there and get it. But we'll put it up on this one as well. I want to really encourage you to take a listen to that because it was an encouragement. I mean, for everything that's going on right now, it's like that song was just like a super good reminder. So even good things come from while mowing the lawn.
I have an encouragement to do today too, and I read this in my Bible reading, and I'm actually going to read it from my watch because I left my Bible over there on the other side of the room. But it's Ecclesiastes 11:5, and what it says is, oh no, maybe I'm not going to be. I got to read it. Sorry, I'm looking down, everyone. As you do not know the path of the wind, or how the body is formed in your mother's womb, so you cannot understand the work of God, the maker of all things. And I thought that was just such an encouragement that you're right, we can't understand, but God understands what we're going through. And so that was super encouraging to me too.
Okay, so thank you for making me feel bad because you do the spiritual thing and I do the contemporary Christian song thing. Shows how shallow I really am. Thanks. Great encouragement,
Trust
Candace.
me, I've gotten plenty of encouragement from all those songs too. So I'm just sharing one thing. Come on. What's going on
I
with
like it.
Reasons
I
for
like it.
Hope?
Some good things, quite honestly. Had a great meeting yesterday with Faith Baptist Bible College. Guys, it's encouraging to hear from them. They're looking at this fall, even with all the craziness that's going on, they're still getting folks enrolling. And they're looking at this fall, if they open up the way that everything's scheduled to do, they're going to have their largest class in 10 years. And what's even more encouraging is that they like us. And so we do a summer class here. It's called Jumpstart and it's May. I'll put the dates below. I think it's May 22nd, if I'm not mistaken.
No,
And
June,
it's a
June.
week long.
It's in June.
June 20. Yeah, yeah, that's right. That's right. June 22nd. Thank you for correcting me. And that's your job. And so it's a week long intensive course if we do it in person. It's like 8 hours a day. And then at night we get together and do pizza and stuff like that. But you get 3 college credits for it. Okay. So, and it's a like crazy cheap price. Well, we have a contingency plan that even if we can't get together, it's going to be an online thing, and it won't be a week long because you can't do that much in a day on a computer. At least I can't. And so, but we've got a contingency plan, and I want to really strongly encourage you, parents. This class that Juan and we co-teach it. It's on. It's basically apologetics and using the real world around us and using the Word of God to. I'm sorry, using the world around us to start conversations about the Word of God. And we had a really good response the last time we taught it. Well, we're doing it again, and I want to encourage you to take a look at it. So we'll have a link down in our bottom here for the Jumpstart classes. And even if we can't do it in person, we will have it online. And I want to highly encourage you to do that. I'm super encouraged to hear what's going on there, and I think you for the price, you're not going to get 3 college credits. I'm telling you that right now. You're not going to get it. So that's just something I'm excited about, that we got that all worked out.
Yeah.
That is on for sure, whether it's virtual or whether it's in person, is for sure.
Yep. Very cool. And then some more online stuff. We got some new stuff coming out. The Becca B show's coming out. She had her first episode this last week, I think, and it's coming out with another one Friday. That's very cool. Focused on the next generation, younger generation.
Yeah. We're super pumped up about that because we definitely are trying to reach the younger generation. And so to see Becca step up and do this, I'm like, thank you, Jesus, and pray for her, be an encouragement to her. I've not been able to find out if this is going to be like a weekly thing, because we want to make this a part of our weekly broadcast that we're doing, to put it out there to blow it up as much as possible. Please share, our the Q&A lives at 3:00, the Dan's Draw to Know It things at whatever time they are. I mean, the Candace's Corner thing. Share those things. It's the numbers are still going up. We're so appreciative of it. But boy, we'd like to see it go up even more. I'm not going to lie to you. So share those things. And he got all kind of different flavors. Wade with his class. I mean, his are phenomenal. I mean, we got a good team. I'm blessed.
And then going kind of along with Becca's thing, a new Debunked is being worked on, right? So tell us about that.
Poor old Billy, man. He went down to the bus has been in storage, but he picked it up, driving it up I think it's like an hour drive from where he was storing it, and it turned into be a lot longer than an hour drive because the Debunked bus just wasn't up to the drive. So it broke down, and they had to get a tow truck to come pick it up. So Debunked bus is going in to see the doc to get it fixed up, get it prepared, because if things keep going and they clean up and we're able to do the meetings that we've got, this is an event I'll ask you to pray for. We're doing a camp in Atlanta, Georgia area, just north of Atlanta. And the bus is going to come up there and going to bring, hopefully, the whole Debunked Nation team, but at least a couple of them, to come up and work with those youth up there. And I'm fired up about that too, because again, we get this opportunity to get in front of these young folks and get them fired up. And I've been cooped up for so long, and man, I got so much energy. It's going to be like I need to mow the lawn again. But
they think you talk fast. They think you talk fast now. Just wait till they go to future conferences. You're going to be like lightning speed.
We're going to go into hyperspeed, brother. It's on. But so poor old Billy had to get the bus to the doctor. So pray for that. We need to get him fixed up and get him ready to get back on the road as well, because we've done enough sitting. We've done enough sitting.
Yeah, and then tell us about the new Debunked coming out too. That's being worked on.
Oh, yes. Guys, I got to tell you, the one thing that blew me out of the water on this one, it's the mathematical argument, how evolution is just not possible because of the mathematical argument. And in all honesty, that's not my favorite argument. It's not my strongest argument, because I really don't understand the numbers. I mean, it's like this and this, and it gets kind of overwhelming. But this Debunked does a really good job of making it understandable. I had very little to do with it because this one was just one of those arguments. But here's the cool thing. The guys that helped us with this, we had the former head of the Liberty University Science Department. He helped us with the script. David DeWitt, dear buddy of mine, Andrew Fabich, and I love David as well. Andrew Fabich, a professor at Truett McConnell there in Georgia. He helped us with the script. And then, believe it or not, Stephen Meyer from the Discovery Institute and one of his guys, they helped with this script as well. So it's been vetted by 4 science guys, 4 PhDs, to make sure that this thing is totally accurate.
That's awesome.
And so we had to, it really is. And we had to redo the script like 2-3 times because we're getting this feedback and it has to be accurate, right?
Yep.
And so final script is done now, audio is done, and now it's in the animator's hands. And he had to correct some visuals. And so it is being worked on as I'm talking to you, as we're talking to you now, and I'm expecting it here very, very shortly. And when it comes out, man, I got to ask you to help us get that word out, because this isn't just those young Earth creationist argument.
Mm-hmm.
This is a solid argument, period. So help us get the word out on it.
Cool. Thanks, Carl. And
Mhm.
some good news. Just today, you had an event contact you that's in August, and they said right now we're going for it. We're on. Um, so that's the Breen Call, which you've spoke at a number of times. But we're excited
Yeah.
for and hopeful, as I'm sure many of you are, for things to kind of start back up again. And so we'll see. Prayerfully, I'm sure they can still decide to change if need be, but right now it's on. So tell us about that, Carl.
It, yeah, they said, man, get the ticket. We're doing this thing. So that's out in Oregon. What's the name of that town?
Bend.
Doggone it.
Bend.
Is it Bend?
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful place.
Or Redmond,
It
I
is
think, where you
such a
fly.
beautiful.
Yeah.
It is absolutely one of the most beautiful spots in America. I mean, it truly is gorgeous. And so, good people too. Berea Call, they've been a real blessing to us. Tom McMahon has been like a dear friend over the years, been super kind to us. So I'm fired up. August, we're going to go back out there. I got to get with Tom. He's got to do one of our guest devos. I got to get a hold of him.
That would
So
be
that's
good.
another, make a note there.
And
So
one other thing we want to talk about too, Carl, was another event, the Homeschool Convention, Illinois Homeschool
yes,
Convention, because that has changed
yes.
to being all online as well. And so tell us your role in all of that too.
You know, I've been going and teaching at the ICHE, Illinois Christian Home Educators Conference, for a long time. And to be able to go back this year, I was really super excited about it. And then when all this broke out, I thought, oh boy, here we go. It's going to get canceled. Well, they made the decision that they're going to do it, but it's going to be a virtual, an online conference. And so they asked me if I wanted to, like, record, send them DVDs of the talks that I was going to give and just send it to them, and then they would play the video. And I'm like, man, I want to do them live, to be honest with you, because I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm like 280 to go. Hey, I'm going to a conference to watch a bunch of DVDs being played. I'm not going. I'll be honest. So I said, man, I want to do them live because have that interaction. I just love that opportunity to encourage people, and I can't do it with a DVD. So they're like, okay, let's do it. But there is one that we're going to show a video of, because we worked with VCY. You guys remember VCY up in Milwaukee? They just recorded 20 of our talks, 10 from me and 10 from one, and they're editing them right now. And so I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool if we show one of those videos that they're editing right now, premiere it at the Illinois Homeschool Conference, and so people can see it there, and then that way we get to tell people about VCY, because they're good folk, and we want them to know about them. But then VCY can tell people about the Illinois Christian Home Educators Conference, and they can cross promote each other. And so that's what we're doing. We're showing one of the talks is going to be a DVD. It's a video that was recorded by VCY. They're editing, but I'll be on there live so that people can still interact with me. So it won't just be, just a flat DVD. I'll be there to interact with folks. So I'm very appreciative of ICHE to include us in their homeschool conference.
Mm.
We've had a great relationship over the years, and super excited to still again be able to do ministry. That's our
Yeah.
heart. That's what we want to do.
Absolutely. So, I guess you wouldn't even have to be in the Illinois area because it's going to be
Nope.
online anywhere. If you're a homeschool family and you're not able to attend maybe a convention that's normally in your area, maybe consider the Illinois Homeschool Convention. So, we'll try to put a link
So
to that. Actually, I think Dave already did. So, thanks, Dave, for putting that link there as well.
Dave, brother, Dave's fast on that
He's
thing.
on it. Any other updates, Carl, that you want to give everyone about Reasons for Hope?
Well, the one I want is from you. What's up with Candace's Corner? What secret recipe are you going to give away this week?
Well, you know what? I asked my kids, and so you'll have to wait till tomorrow when it comes out to find out which one they wanted me to
That's not
share.
right.
So, cliffhanger. There you go. Yeah,
We're
it's going to be a good
we're
one, though.
we're blessed. Thank you. I hope one thing that folks have seen from all of what's going on here is that Reasons for Hope isn't just a one-man band. I mean, for a long time, I've probably been the most visible because I'm the guy that's on the road all the time. But I am so happy that this has allowed for the whole team to come forward because
Sure.
uh, you're one of those behind the scene people. People just don't ever see you unless they're talking to you to coordinate me coming out or something like that. They don't see it. Now they've seen you and they see how amazingly talented you really are. Dave, I know we don't get Dave on here on camera, but guys, Dave is like he's a workhorse. I mean, this guy he's up there helping us stay on top of everything. And so he's not visible, but he is sure out there. And you've seen Juan and you've seen Dan, and Dan's not just an artist. He's a teacher. He's got a passion to communicate a message and in a unique way with the artwork. And Frank and Billy with the whole the youth down there, and Wade. I mean, come on, Wade's a bean counter, man. He's a financial guy. No, there's so much more than that. Wade has got like the greatest heart
He
for
does.
people that you'll ever into. He
Yep.
loves people and he wants people to love the Lord. And to see him have this opportunity to get on here and teach, I am absolutely blessed by the fact that we've been able to do the things that we're doing in a short amount of time, and folks can see that we got a good team. I
Yep.
am super privileged to be a part of what we're doing here.
Yeah.
So thank you.
And just to add, in about 30 minutes, Frank is going to be coming on with his live Q&A, and it's a good one. So I want to encourage you, tune in the next 30 minutes also, because Frank is going to be up here soon. So
Hey, make sure to download the Reasons for Hope app so that you can when you can get in front of somebody again, you can show the videos and everything that we're talking about on there, or make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel because on our YouTube channel, all of these things are going up there. And if we get subscribers and that sort of a thing, share that information. It helps us. Not going to lie to you. So please share that information. I was super blessed to see that just one of the Q&A, the first one that I did on the whole racism thing, we were over 21,000 views on that. So,
yeah,
thank you. I mean, that's in the big scheme of things, that's not huge. To me, that's huge, man. That's praise God that we've got that. So you use those tools, and also make sure on your phone thing, if you want to get all of the debunks, especially this new one that's coming out, all you need to do is go to your messaging software and send the message. Let's do stay bold. Just stay bold,
yep.
STAYBOLD, and send that to the number 51555. Stay bold, one word, 2 words. If it autocorrects to stay old, it still works, but stay bold. And 51555. And what's going to happen is you're going to get a link back and you subscribe right there. It's totally free, but we'll ask you for some information so that we can send these things to you, and you're going to get them before we release them to the general public. So make sure you do that. Debunked TV 2 is being edited right now as well.
Yep. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. We hope that you have a blessed day. Thank you for your continued prayers for Reasons for Hope. We're keep going. We're keep going. So, and we will as long as the Lord allows. So, thanks so much. And don't forget to, Carl, stay
bold.
Adios, everyone.
Yeah.